there are a few key notes that I want to point out on the syllabus. This actually should be your rule of thumb to use in all classes moving forward, especially for engineering courses. The reason I say that is that sometimes you might not agree with the logistics of the course and how the grades are given out. For an example, I used to hate looking at these syllabuses day one and seeing that there's only 4 grades. Test 1, Test 2, Test 3, and a final. And the final's comprehensive, right, given after the last day of Test 3. Yep. I'm not a test taker. I don't want my grade based on 4 different inputs. Okay? So a lot of times you have different instructors. You can pick those battles. Sometimes you can't, but you do the best you can. Okay? This class is no exception. So when we kind of go this, keep this in mind as somewhat of a metric. All right? Name, Dr. G, email. Simple as you're going to be right there. Please reach out to me. I'm very responsive to email. When I was a student, instructors wouldn't get back to you. You'd email them. You know they got the thing in their mailbox. You know it takes 2 seconds for them to read, even less to respond. You do not get that response. If anything, you get that response after the due date, and it's insult to injury, okay? Whew. Not doing it. I'm here for you guys. Really trying to help. Send me an email. I'll give you something back. Regardless what the question is, we can always work it out virtually. Okay, I can't emphasize that enough. SparkFun Kit, super important. It is a required part of this course. Can't emphasize that enough as well. Okay, you're going to use that kit for your final project, and you're also going to use it well after this class. Okay, I've had students that graduate and have used it for their senior project. It's a leg up on the people that went to the university. You guys didn't do this in 150? No. Huh. Well, I did. Guess what this can do? Okay? So, like I said, that's really an advantage because you're not wasting it on a textbook. All right? Take notice to the withdrawal dates, when the exam is, essentially the last week of the class, and when the census dates are. All right? Scroll down to course breakup. This is what I was talking about, the percentage of grades. You'll notice that labs are half the class, 50%. There'll be a lab given up just about every week. You do the lab, you turn it back in. For the most part, if you follow the drawers, it's participatory. Okay, just follow instructions. Okay, so then you'll notice that the final exam is 15%. Okay, you have to apply what we've learned in this class. We're going to learn a few concepts. Okay, electrical, beam analysis, engineering word problems, unit conversions. We're going to transition to that into essentially test material, and that will the test will be on. The final project was really important. Is 25% of your final grade. Okay, that pretty much dictates what you get in the class when you think about it, because if you do everything right, you can get 100 on your final exam. You're only looking at a 75. So it's like I can't give you any more than a C, or you can't earn any more of a C because you haven't done the final project, okay? So remember, anything is always better than nothing. Something's better than nothing, all right? So the next thing to point out is no late work. I'm a messenger in all this. Is the policy that I use over UNC Charlotte and other universities. We're just going to keep it standard. At the same time, it's very, very valuable because what it shows you is that if you have a bid due at 5:01, come 5 o'clock, you're not going to be accepted. You got a job interview 9:05. You roll up at 9 o'clock. You can get that job. Okay. So same thing with the assignments. What they're going to be done is they're going to be given on Monday at 8 o'clock in the morning. Okay. You're going to have all week to turn them in Sunday at 11:59. Okay, you can come on campus. I'd be happy to provide that support for you. However, attendance on campus is not required. Attendance on campus is not required. I can say that a few more times if you want. Not going down that road, okay? That time is allocated for one-on-one support or however you want it, because sometimes virtually just becomes difficult. All right. So the last thing kind of goes into it. You'll see the tentative schedule at the bottom. Tentative being the key word. This schedule is very, very likely to be modified in the benefit of the student. Once again, to the benefit of the student. If you find that is not the case, please reach out to me and I will show you or give you the reassurance that it is. Okay? Please let me know if you have any questions, and I hope this is helpful explaining the syllabus.